I am here just adjusting this so that I can set this up. Don't have to see so much of my legs. I just thought I would do it from a different angle. All right. Hey, everyone. I'm here to answer those questions. This is an important week. We have Christmas happening for some of us who celebrate Christmas, or for those who celebrate. Um, uh, I'm sure there's numerous different things. So I just thought, hey, RK, it would be great for me to do a little check-in, see how all of you are doing today. I have a short meditation that I will be dropping off for all of you. It would be a great one to help you align. Hey, Anne. Hey, Lee. Lee, I went and add you. I want you to message my email address that is on my account, just so that I can give you a better coupon, so you can try to get that book today. Okay. All right. So, um, all right, everyone. I hope you're doing fantastic. What is with the this? What is the this? Does anybody? I've been seeing everybody doing a symbol and saying this. Does anybody? What is that? Is that? I wonder what that is. You're all doing it. Is it something in my? Is it one of my icons or my thing? Maybe I have to fix that. All right. So, who wants to have a question answered? And what is your questions? How about I will allow you to ask one question, be subscribed, and you can ask a question. Oh, you will love the meditation I'm going to be doing. I'm going to record it right after this. I did it with my meditation group this morning. It was amazing. It's great. Um, Somebody had the same problem, so I created a solution that would help you align as oneness. Right? It's a really great healing energy. So look for that after this. It won't take me long to record it. Um, all right, I'll do you first. Um, let's see what I get. And thank you guys for all of your support. I'm like 500, under five, no, sorry, 400 hours that I need to get my 4,000 hours. So if you don't mind helping support me by watching some of my, oh, do you like my tree? Do you like my tree? This is my Christmas tree. And so thank you. It doesn't have its lights on. I do have another one over in the other corner. I don't know if you can see that over there. But yeah, that's a small little tiny one. And with the lights, it looks so pretty. But I don't have the lights on because it's daytime right now. But so there, let me see. All right. All right. So you guys may have to put your questions there. I'll try my best to scroll up. We're going to do Lee first, and then I'll go and get to your questions. And thank you. Thank you for that so much. And yes, right after this, meditation, short little one, take like 5 minutes. It's just a healing energy alignment. asking about the twin flame, Lee. He's not quite ready. I can tell you right off the bat. Hi. Hi. Yes. Hi, everyone. Yes, somebody's going to have to tell me. There is a certain symbol that I get sometimes, but yeah. And one question, and you do have to be a subscriber in order for me to do a reading on you. Please, that's all I ask, for that supportive energy equally exchanged. All right. Almost getting there. Everybody's not going to get a big, deep read. I can probably just get around to a short, nice, quick answer, but hey, glad some of you are able to join me. All right. So I got some information for you. And actually, they're talking about the meditation for later. Seriously, I'm looking at it. I'll show you the cards. All right. So they're showing here that he's not quite ready yet. He doesn't see, okay, he desires you. He is not quite ready. He's still processing a little bit. He is busy with something else right now, and it has nothing to do with another person, but more about feeling that he has something worthwhile to offer to another right now. He is not quite ready, kind of a little immature. And so, yeah, he might be older by 4 years, but he's not quite, um, he's showing immature right now. And so, what I'm seeing here is you may be younger, but he is not up to your level just yet. But in the past, he was not the person you thought he was. He, you resisted him. You resisted him. He, it looks like there was a lot of resistance here. Either he didn't seem to come forward and there was a lot of resistance. I'm seeing a lot of resistance on the masculine man for both of you, actually, for you and for him. And I see you pushing him away in the past, and I see you also been resisting him now. Because what I'm seeing here is he's not quite ready yet. He's not quite got his head wrapped around it. He's just trying to process a little bit. But in the past, you pushed him away thinking, oh, it's too good to be true. But really, it was because you wanted to see the future. You were looking too far ahead and you wanted things to move really, really fast. But instead, you you were working from a masculine energy instead, right? You were trying to have, you weren't letting him do what he needed to do for you. I'm showing here what's blocking you is you have a, you have something that's blocking you, and it's a trauma response. All right. So I don't know if it was something that you picked up from a past life, but you tend to bring change in people. And sometimes people are just not ready for that. So, what they want you to do is, because this person does love you, this person does want to have the balance and be able to express that love to you. But what they are saying is you're not focusing on the love, you're focusing on all of the trauma that has happened and the fears and the wounds that's coming up. Because they're saying here that you need to go back to when you first fell in love, when you first seen the courtship happening, when things were brand new. You need to go back into being that brand new again and heal the pain and the possibility of this may not last forever, because you are somebody that vibrates to create change, and not everybody can always stay in that type of energy. It's a little powerful. And so this is what they're saying, to release the grief, release the pain. There is something about you um, working through a painful wound. There is importance for you to work through subliminal meditations, help to reprogram your subconscious and to rewrite your old memories that are being happening through you. Ask angels to assist you with your concerns. Have these forms of meditations. The ones that I just posted for 9 hours is amazing. Use them, because everything that happens on one level of reality also happens on all the other realities, or the levels of realities. It's like the tree of life, and you know how those work too. So I I'm seeing here that this person um, is your forever person. This person is, um, the energy is saying there is never going to be an ending here. And that is why you need to get over the pain, because it may be pain from the past, maybe a pain from an ending, but you and this person, there will never be an ending here. They have here that um, they dream about you. They are always thinking about you when they're not realizing what they're thinking about. You just kind of drift up in their mind. And other people, they may play games with them, or sometimes they may choose others, or others may choose them. But that's only because there's something here about them trying to mirror your energy that you need to choose yourself. Um, there is something here about you choosing yourself. And so in here, he is really loud and clear. Your whole reading was about this person. Your person was showing up in the healing that you're doing. Your person was showing up in the past. Your person is showing up in what is blocking you, what is subconsciously that you're working through. And they're showing up what you're supposed to focus on, and they're showing up with what you need to have done. And so it looks really good that this person really loves you. And you just need to reprogram, wrap your head around the fact that that you go through a lot of life transformations, and so does this person. So does this person. And so even though you may heal in one way, they are healing in another. I can't read questions, so I'm still reading. They distract me from what I need to do. So I'll get back to the next one. Thank you for that. All right, Lee, I hope that answered your question. I hope that gives you a little sense of peace And that was my gift to you. All right, I see lots of messages here. I don't see as many people on here as was though. All right, so RK, I seen you were on here. I see Anne. I see hearts. Okay, RK is next. RK is going to be next. RK, you still here? And Anne is going to be after RK. And then I'm gonna go back and check after that, because if not, I will get lost. All right, RK, you still here? Did you leave me? Anne, I'll get your question next. RK, you still here? All right, and you guys stick around, and when your turn comes up, you're we're gonna go and find your questions, but you need to support me and stick around. RK, did you leave me? RK, where are you? RK? I'm gonna do Anne. I might have lost RK. What was your question, Anne, again? Okay, Anne wants to know when love is coming. All right, RK, if you come back, Anne wants to know when love is coming. Anne wants to know when love is coming. All right. I'm not seeing, okay. I'm not seeing I'm not seeing a forever. I'm seeing something here. All right. So it says here for January, so for December, I don't see a return for December. I see that there is resistance in December, resistance. Like there's a possibility it was going to happen, but there's resistance. And then it's like you get healing, and in January, you say, I'm done with this type of journey. I don't need to know the truth. I've got it clear. Everything. It just seems like it's like, and all of a sudden in February, I see a reconciliation. See a reconciliation in February. Soulmate, definitely soulmate there. But then in March, I see an ending. I'm not saying it's an ending with the person, I'm seeing an ending for something else. And you basically have a lot of um, hopes and dreams and wishes. And there is um, clearing the the um, the energy that might be coming between you two. And then I see some sharing of the energies. Maybe there was a give and take. It's really balanced. Victim mentality is cleared. The pain is cleared. It feels like something ends and you will feel desirable. You'll feel magical. And you will feel like by the end of next year that you get this most surprising news that you didn't expect. That's what I'm getting. Not yet, but real soon. And I believe by February, I see a reconciliation. Yeah. I hope that helps you out. All right. So let me see. Let's go back here. So we lost our K. And we got Anne. Hi, Dorella. All right, Dorella asks, when will TL be reaching out to me? He's a Cancer. Dorella, are you here? Dorella, karmically, I am calling all intent that anyone who gets these divine messages are here to support me too. So you have to make sure you subscribe or go watch my videos if you just don't want to do that. All right, so this is for Dorella. Your poor Pisces, Lee, is going through a big transformation right now because the energy is clearing up Pisces and going into Aries. So it's a little emotional for some, but transformational. It's actually quite good. Okay, Jarella, let's see what I got for you. A lot of fire energy. December, January, February, March, April. I got Cancer. You're going to hear back from a Cancer in April. Jarella, I see a fire energy, fire energy, fire energy, fire energy, and then Cancer in April. And I'm also noticing that you may try to reach out to them, but you need to get back into your divine feminine energy in January. Thank you. Happy holidays to you too. So Jarella, April, I see here that you don't look for you don't have a good expectation. Listen to my 9-hour meditation. Just listen to it in the background. Just listen to it when you go to bed. Just allow yourself to get in alignment of manifesting your soulmate back in. I'm seeing here that you don't feel really optimistic. You don't really feel that things are going to grow and go forward. I see you stepping into their energy and initiating. I do see you doing a lot of healing. I do see you being really passionate, but you're in his energy, and then somehow you step back and he shows up, and it looks like um, it's not easy. They're going to be a little avoidant, okay? There's a lot of inner work and inner mirrors that are happening, and you need to know that they are going to choose not to walk away. All right? But you do have some troubles there, a little bit. Oh, from Spain. Thank you. I love that. Um, hope that helped you out, Jarella. All right. Just popping in here and seeing if I can. I'm showing about 8 people here. I should have a lot more than that. But YouTube has been a little difficult lately. All right, so I got you, Dorella. Dragon. I seen a question here that you had. Ooh, South Africa. I love it. Hello. I am great. I'm great, Siobhan. Dorella and okay. Dragon, you still here? Let's do you. This channel, for those who don't know, is about attracting your true life partner, your true person, your true divine person that you're supposed to be with. And we tend to be, um, uh, limerence or, going through pain and suffering with distorted relationships. And so I help people align with the one that will be for the highest good and will serve you in a nice, positive way. That's, I guess, the probably too many words, not my elevator speech, that's for sure. All right, Dragon. Let's check in on your energy, see what is going on with you. Thought you had one, but he was a player. You know, I'll be honest with you. Sometimes we will attract people who are undecided and choosing all sorts of other people because we are already choosing them and choosing for them, and then they get kind of, there's something missing because they just want to be able to choose, they just want to be able to make a choice. Thank you. I appreciate that. And you're going to be up in a bit. I have to go through and make sure there's nobody ahead of you. Let's get to Dragon. Dragon, you just said you just want to check in on your energy and see how you're doing. Hi, lovely Amanda. Did you just want to do that? Or any advice that would come through? All right. What I know is coming through for me to tell you is that collectively there is a lot of purging taking place in everyone. Mostly everyone is going through a situation because we are clearing out any karma that needs to be freed and cleared from us as we're stepping into this new Aries energy. And so a lot of people feel a little out of alignment and a little bit, you know, not good. So there is a possibility that once you get past this little stage in the spring, everything is good. I've seen that come up collectively. I'm going to encourage you all. I just uploaded a 9-hour series of meditations, and they're all put in there so you can just pick and choose if you want. And they're all designed for you to call in your person and to release from you anything that will cause you to manifest distortions or pain or suffering. They're just great ways to reprogram your energy. And I even listen to it nightly, even though I don't need to, but it just makes me feel good. Ooh, I got your problem right at the start. Ooh, I got your stuff coming up here. Yeah, so dragon, just like I thought. I am seeing something here that you are working through. You have some codependency issues that cause you some problems right at the start. So here you are asking about why is it when they seem like really great in the mind, they're like, oh, they look great on paper, and then they fall apart. They just kind of like resist you. And why? Because they say in the past you had a serious commitment, and this commitment was something that was your home. It was, something that made you really feel good, and it made you feel accepted and loved and appreciated. And subconsciously, they broke your heart. Somehow they hurt you, and or they pulled their love back, and it actually subconsciously impacts you. Now, you've been really good at knowing how to talk to the people, how to communicate yourself. Sometimes when they say the wrong things, you're like, oh, okay, you recognize those red flags. You do. But the thing is, you're not clear in your mind of how powerful you really are. In fact, you don't see how brilliant, smart, and clear and precise you are. Like, like you don't see how amazing you are. And so because of it, it's kind of like people say, maybe you reveal too much, or maybe there's no secrets, no mystery about you. They can't put their finger on it about you. I definitely see here that, you know if you don't look into your psyche and look at what's going on for you, you may never get satisfaction, because it comes down to what's going on is they've got leaves on them, but I might put my finger there just in case. Just in case. But we definitely do have some codependency issues here. I did put leaves on them, but so there is an attachment that has taken place. So it's basically um, an attachment that could have something to do with um, anxious attachment, needing to have validation, need start things up really fast, and needing to have something serious too soon, because I'm not seeing so much about the timing, but it just seems like they show off red flags for you real fast. And I think that at the starting stage, you want an instant commitment. And I think it's going to like take a little time for that. I do see that you're struggling getting your wishes to come true, and it has a lot to do with your psyche. And that is where we need to work with the law of attraction. So, this is why law of attraction, yeah, resonate, huh? I'm not surprised. Um, yeah, things go too fast too soon for you. You know, if you have some kind of way that you can have an organized plan and use that for a little while, that may even help you, because sometimes your emotions that are coming up are subconscious, and you will look back and say, geez, I don't understand what happened there. It was only 4 days, and it was only 4 days, but for you it felt like 4 months. So it's just something that is happening, that 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 you need to clear away. Oh, oh, sorry. Yeah. So you have a wound here, and this wound is an abandonment wound. And with this abandonment wound, you try. I don't know what you're talking about there. I tried. I don't know. Anyway, so you have a wound. This wound is an abandoned wound. You feel defeated even before it begins. It's just something that is subconscious. And so subconsciously, you don't feel like anything will move ahead. And so you overcompensate. And so you do the work for them, and you don't let them do the work, because basically your block is that you become a martyr, and you don't want to wait. You become very impatient. And so they're telling me, start as friends first. Take things a little lighter. Be friends, because you have a trauma response that needs to be worked through. And they need to trust that you're going to be okay and it won't get worse, when it's just basically it's you have a fear of them leaving. And so that's going to really project onto them, and they're going to feel like um, that they're held on so tightly that they can feel a little suffocating from you. Yeah, I was picking up your tiredness, actually. I felt it. I'm going to tell you. Um, all right. So, hope that helps. Take things slow. Take things slow. All right. Let's go back. Let's go back. I have these questions. All right. RK disappeared. We got Anne. We got Lee. We got Lee. RK said me, but I don't know the question. We got Anne. We got Dora. We got Dragon. I see Darren said hi. I got hi from South Africa. Shiva said hi. Dorella said hi. Ann said hi. Lee said hi. Dragon. All right, just a minute. I'm looking to see if I see Lovely. All right. Psycho Maria. Are you subscribed? Did you subscribe? Are you here? Psycho Maria. Oh, yeah, exactly. Psycho Maria, are you here? I know you asked the question twice. I'm trying to get to you. Oh, great. I figured you were. I've seen you before. Yeah. Psycho Maria, did you subscribe? I'm ready to do your reading. I'm going to do you next. All right. Your name is Cindy. You want to know about your Libra. All right. Let's check it out. Oh, you're not going to like what I'm going to have to say. All right, Cindy. All right. Cindy. There is something that you have in your head. You have something that's in your head that, and I don't know if they're limited beliefs, but they're interfering with you. All right. There is something that you think that is not good. And you did it in the past because it helped you work around how you connect it. Like it kept you a little detached. It helped you to moderate, how, so you didn't cling too tightly to someone. You kind of said these things to kind of settle you down and keep you a little detached. But you have a fear of commitment. Somehow, I know it would seem like, oh, I'm showing a fear of commitment. You psychologically have a fear of commitment. And so you have this subconscious way of talking yourself out of things. And so I'm seeing here that you have this fear of commitment, and even though you're really connected and you're really intuitive, and you've been listening to your inner voice is a lot to do with what you need to do to heal this. You see, you're not supposed to explore and, date and check it out and do other things. This is about you looking ahead and really setting into your mind into how things are going to be. Don't put a lot of work into it. The work is already done. What you need to do is see that right now you and this person are not in the same frequency. There is a disconnect coming up here, but you can change this. You see, there is a fear in you that you are manifesting, and that's what is causing this blip. And so, what you need to do is, like I said, look ahead, like, like, make an intent and and not just say it, but really work through this fear you have and know that it's not work that you have to do but releasing that has to be done. And you'll see that as you do it, you'll see that you felt undeserving of this person. You have this attachment issue, and it's been interfering with you having everything in your life. And once you work through it, you're gonna see that everything can be easier again, because you're really you have the ability to really listen to your heart, and you have this ability to know what you have to do. And so either um, you will need to look at everybody as a potential of, oh, if this doesn't work out, there's always a new one, there's always a next one. I want you to understand you're not supposed to like seek out anybody else in the crowd, but you have to stop feeling like everybody is like the soulmate or the elusive one or the person they're like, if you mess this up, you'll never get another chance. That's what's messing you up here. um it's some limited beliefs here in your head, and right now you need to be on the same page as them. And right now they're thinking, is there a potential that somebody else could come along that may be more ideal for them? And it's not about a value, it's not about you are better or not. It's about you needing to believe that you are everything that somebody would possibly want, because the work is not on the outside, the work is on the inside. And that's what I'm getting for you. I do have a message that is coming through for you, though. Yeah. So I'm getting an illuminating stage. So you have um, a really great way of manifesting. You know it before it even happens. You can feel it. You'll know that the beginning, and when they show up, you can almost feel it before it even happens for you. Remember how you were before they showed up before? You need to get back into alignment in that way, because when they showed up before, you were flying high. You felt like you were the queen bee. You thought you were like everything. You thought like nobody can be good enough for me. You were in that, energy, and it's time for you to get back into that energy again. All right. All right. So let's go back here. I'm seeing I lost some people. That's okay. They'll be back. You'll watch it later. Actually, I would love it if you all took the time to listen to that 9-hour meditation in the background or while you sleep. Or I would love it because you help me with my hours. And on the background, it will help reprogram your subconscious. You just listen to it, so good. I'm just going through and looking for my people requesting these readings and their questions. Thank you for the compliment about my glasses. All right. Pink. Pink. Pink is 21. Pink is 21. Ah, Pink is 21. All right. Are you here? Hello. What's Virgo's true feelings towards Nidria? You're Sag. They're okay. So you're Nadria? Is it Nadria? Am I saying that right? I love pink is 21 because I love the pink. All right. This is for you, girl. All right. Social anxiety? Hmm, I don't know. Some people do have social anxiety, especially if they are judging themselves too harshly. All right. Hey, everybody. Hello. Hello. I'm so glad that you're all saying hello. Um, Pink is 21. This is for you. I hope to goodness, if you're not here, that you come back and see this. Ooh. So Pink is 21 is saying, for some reason, you need to raise your standards a little bit. All right. Raise your standards a little bit. You need to stop sacrificing your energy for someone else. I am seeing here that you went into this eyes wide open and you knew what you were getting yourself into. This person, um, this person, this person was not into it in the past. And that's because they weren't ready for you. And I'm seeing here that there was some other life choices that they needed to do first. Um, their their desires were elsewhere, perhaps, but you are so good at manifesting. You are really good at manifesting. Like whatever you want, you can call it in. And so, unfortunately, you like to call in things like you're like calling in zombies from the dark. Like you can call in old lessons that you've already done. And so, this is what is happening where, you're like, I, I know that I can have what I want, but don't do it just to prove you can. Do it because you know they love you. And that is why raise your standards. Because if they love you, they won't stop loving you. Stop making it so easy for them to mistreat you. It seems like when you got into this, you knew right at the start this may not be what you wanted, but you thought, but I'm used to having everything the way I want. And so this is where things got a little out of control. um they want balance, they want love for you, they know they have lots of compassion for you. They're just not sure if they're good for you. It seems like you're sacrificing or being a martyr here. Like they don't want a commitment, or I think they went into it like kind of like an affair, and it seems like they do love you, though. That's what I'm getting here. Are you still here? I hope this helped. You're not here, I don't know. Um, all right, pink is 21. I did do you. I just, yeah. But it seems like you know what you're getting into here. Hi, Love Wheel Amanda. Frank Porter. Frank Porter. I love the question. I love the hi. Did you subscribe? I see you putting your hand up, Frank Porter. There you are again, waving away. So, Frank Porter, you better be subscribed. All right. What was your question? It's Fran. Thank you for doing that, because I'm only Fran Porter. Fran Porter. I'm looking at the smallest little words, and it's okay. What's your question, Fran? All right, let's check. Um, I might have to clarify this a little bit. I'll tell you why, Fran. I'm getting here that there is somebody that you're friends with. And this is what I'm seeing. It's a nice grounded energy of something that is being built really secure and strong. All right. So I'm seeing here that it's someone in your friend zone, in your community, someone that you might meet from a friend. Um, and definitely, um, I'm seeing here that it's someone that struggled with a toxic situation in the past. Maybe you were somebody they used to talk to and tell you about things. I'm not sure if you work with this person, but thank you. Um, I don't know if it's a workplace situation, but I'm seeing here friend zone, and this person shared a lot of trauma that they were going through. There was a lot of communication, but deep down inside, you know, they made you feel really good because they were sharing all of this stuff with you. And you have really high standards. I see that. You have really high standards, and you see the good in them because of these high standards. But you want something now, and this is going to take a long time to get somewhere. So you are being told, don't, it's not over. Whatever it is that you may be thinking it's over, it's not. It's just going to take time for this to build. And yeah, all I keep on seeing is something you think is done is not done. There is somebody in your friend zone, somebody who is been taking a long time. This is actually going to come around. This is somebody you're really desiring. You don't have friends. And so, um, who used to communicate with you about their problems in the past? Because I feel that I'll clarify this a little bit. You might be married to them. Yeah, it looks like you might have had a relationship with them. I see here that they're the King of Wands and you're the Queen of Wands. Like, it's something that's not over. Yeah, something that was really difficult and hard for you. You had to close the door on something here. And it was you who did it. Yeah. I clarified friendship and the Three of Cups, and I've got here again that I've got the Four of Cups upside down and the Three of Cups. There is definitely a reunion with someone. There's somebody coming back from the past or someone that you used to talk to. Yeah, it's um it's going to build up over time. But yeah. Yeah, they could buy the cards. I have all sorts of decks of cards, user friendly, on my website that I sell. You can download them really cheap and do them yourself. But, you know, this is how we do things. All right. Yeah. You're asking about your love life? I'm getting. You're going back with somebody. That will take a long building solid relationship, but it's something that endures. Um, that you built over time? I could make millions on OnlyFans. You've got a lot to say. You're making a lot of assumptions. You know, I could make millions on OnlyFans. I could do this on OnlyFans, and you know, would that be okay? I mean, I don't know what else. You know, what else would a woman my age be doing? I hear the alarms going off. You can try to defend me. Let them have it. They're probably not ready to hear the truth. You weren't always reading tarot cards. Maybe I don't have to. I never used to read tarot cards in the past. All right. So I'm going to go back to my questions. You see lots of questions. I think Mohammed had a question there. I don't know if you're subscribed. Reach out and say you're subscribed and I will get you there. Fran, I hope that helped you. Thank you for Mohammed, the kind. Yes, thank you about my tree. Got a candy cane for you. She was a baddie in her younger days. Still a baddie. So Mr. Virgo, you have to be subscribed. Walk around, think about it. That's very vague. I have no idea what you're answering here. Somebody keeps on making remarks. I'm not doing a reading on you. I didn't say I was going to do a reading on you yet. Reckless. I don't think anybody needs to answer you unless you subscribe and agree, and then person could answer that if they wanted to. You know, nobody's here. Just because I'm doing readings doesn't mean that I'm obligated to anybody here. I am nobody's slave. Just giving you a heads up. I guess women enjoy the power of this. There's a lot of men who do this too, not just women. All right. Am I doing any more readings right now? I'm down to 4 people here and I need to go get some food. But she will always want you to be selfish. I have no idea what you're venting about, but you are really venting here. I hope you find some peace. So listen, that's there's something that seems to be concerning and bothering you. If somebody wants help, or you know, you have to be open. It seems like you're trying to say lots of things. I don't know if you're trying to get attention. I don't know what you're trying to pursue here, but it's not really open to, it's not feeling open energy here. Oh, so you just wanted to have a fight with me? Okay, yeah, it sounds like it. Um, so I'm gonna let it go right here. Go watch my video.